never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise, I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your...
Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Allen, and I own and operate Dharma Way Dojo and Self-Defense Solutions. Many of you already know me from my previous video. Now, the reason I'm making this video today is because I need to address something that's happening in the community and some of the inquiries I've been getting on account of it. So there's been a crime wave in Christchurch where people are just assaulted for no reason on the street by a gang of teenagers usually, and they're usually running in packs. They're all cowards. But, of course, people are terrified. And they call me up and they email me and they ask me, you know, questions like, can you teach self-defense? And that's what we do. I'm a professional teacher. I do this and practice Chinese medicine for a living. But they ask me, how long will it take to just get the basics? They don't want anything advanced. They just want the basics. Well, that's very difficult in self-defense. A lot of people think, you know, I can just go down to the store and buy a 6-pack of self-defense and let me find the cheapest teacher and then everything will be fine. I've got my self-defense ticked and I'm okay. Nothing could be further from the truth. You are trusting your life to the skills that you learn from a teacher. Let me say that again. You are trusting your life. I have been a policeman for a number of years in the United States and a corrections officer. I've seen many assaults. I've seen the results of assaults, and I study assaults as a professional. And things happen that are absolutely unpredictable. So can you predict when you'll be attacked? No. Can you predict from what angle and what direction you'll be attacked? No. Can you predict... Let's say this right here. Can you actually predict how many people will attack you? No. You don't know if you're getting attacked by one person if there are more people ready to assault you. So with all these factors in mind, you know, you have to ask yourself, why do professional boxers, championship boxers, have bodyguards? Well, because a fight in the ring with contest against people of the same gender and the same weight and the same skill is not what will happen on the street. On the street, there will be an exact opposite of that. You're going to be mainly a female, and there may be males or more than one female attacking you. Okay? And they're going to be bigger, stronger, and more experienced in striking people. You can trust your life to wrestling or some type of wrestling. The problem with that is there's two of them. One of them's going to kick you in the head while you're on the ground. Happens all the time. You need to learn a lot of skills, not just a self-defense skill. You need to learn awareness skills. You need to learn to condition response your mind and body. And that takes time. And yes, the basics are just different shapes or forms by which you start to study this conditioned response within yourself. And you are able to respond in a way that can change the odds into your survival. Notice I didn't say win. I said survive. Martial arts are there to help you to survive the assault. Not to get a trophy, not to stand on top of the person you've defeated and say I'm the champ and all this kind of stuff. It's not about that. If you want that, you have to go somewhere else. But I'm going to teach you to survive the assault. Now, if you got plenty of skills, you might can do more than survive. But survival, if you want basic, that's what you need to do. And there's a lot of skill involved in just surviving an assault by more than one person, let me assure you. These people may have weapons. Now what do? What if you can't run away? You'd say you'd run away. Well, what if you're not as fast as they are? And what if they've got you hemmed up somewhere where the escape's not possible? Okay? What's your mind going to be like? Martial arts training is about the mind more than even the body. The mind operates the body. The body and the mind have to become fused as one, and then your spiritual intent has to actually fuse everything together like a glue. And then you act as one person, almost in a trance-like state. And if you don't create that trance-like state, adrenaline is going to overtake your motor skills, and you're going to freeze and actually just urinate on yourself. That'll happen while you're getting the crap beat out of you. So how many basics of that do you want? You know, there's no such thing as a basic, really. It's either you have the skill or you don't have the skill, and you're always trying to hone and keep that skill. Now, science shows us it takes a lot of practice to get to an adequate level in anything. I don't care what it is. Basketball, tennis, baseball, you name it. Boxing, you name it. It takes a lot of work to get to that skill. Once you've achieved the skill and can do it pretty readily, then it doesn't take as much practice to maintain it. However, I wouldn't trust myself to any inadequacy. In other words, I wouldn't say, well, I've got a firearm here. I've got a pistol, and it holds 12 rounds. But I'm just going to put 3 in it because, you know, it's just the basic number I need, you know. That's foolish. And it shows a lack of understanding about self-defense and the reality of combat on the street as opposed to in a ring. So, no, you can't go buy some self-defense and buy just as much as you want. So I can buy a case of beer, or I can buy a 6-pack of beer, or I can buy 1 beer. Okay, I understand that, this beer. I'm not selling beer. I'm selling my ability to teach you to get these skills quicker than normal. Okay, so most of the people that you're going to deal with here in Christchurch, especially, are amateurs. They work another job, they do something else, and they've never been in a fight in their life. Okay, so let's just be honest about it. Because when you go around and look for a self-defense teacher, you need somebody who can not only show you the skill, but also can teach it to you. Because with adults especially, or even adolescents, there are a number of different types of learners. There are kinesthetic learners, audible learners, you know what I mean, visual learners, and variations of all of those. I've studied that. I'm an adult teacher. I ran programs and wrote curriculum for various subjects for schools, primarily for adults. So, you know, what is the purpose that you're coming here for? You know, you're looking to survive on the street. That takes a real skill. You know, that takes some simulation to what you'll be encountering on the street. So you can stand out here and do forms and kicks and all this stuff till your head falls off, and now some big person grab you by the throat and slap you down, and you can't punch and kick, and you can't do anything. I don't know how many black belt policemen I saw get just handled readily on the street. Because doing forms and moving around and jumping around and hollering and kicking and punching is one thing, but if you don't put an opponent in there, you don't know what reality is. And you better put an opponent in there that you are actually going to be facing. So I haven't been attacked yet by a kindergarten class or small women. I rarely get attacked by them unless it's verbally. But, you know, they're not. That's not going to happen. What's going to happen is a person like me of my size, that one person usually won't attack me. It'll probably be 2 or 3. And the same way with a smaller person like a woman or a small man, you're going to get attacked by a bigger person with more skill, more experience in attacking people out of the blue. They don't announce what they're doing. It's not a movie. There's no referee. There's nobody in the public coming to help you. Believe me, they won't. They'll just stand there and take a video of it. And so you're at the mercy of this person. Now, do you have the intestinal fortitude, the willpower to survive? And that's what I'm going to bring out of you. I'm going to find that willpower to survive. I've had a few people actually try to harm me seriously. A couple tried to kill me. But I'm still here. This is my trophy. It's not a hunk of brass in the window. I'm standing here. Do you want to stay standing? Do you want to come home to your family? Do you want to not be brain damaged or crippled for the rest of your life because you wanted a 6-pack of self-defense? Are these harsh words? Hey, the fight's going to be a lot harsher than me. The fight's going to be serious and possibly life-ending and at least life-altering, if not for your physical body, but for your psyche. So give us a call. You'll see some graphics down below here, how you can get in touch with us, and you can get 2 free lessons with absolutely no obligation whatsoever. Classes are private and by appointment. And they're 6 days a week. So give me a call, talk to me, and let's get it done. Let's get you some confidence. Let's get you some skill so that you're not the next victim. Thank you very much. I'm Steve Allen for Dharma Way Dojo. I'll see you in the dojo.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm on